Pharaoh Akhenaten and the Ancient Egyptian Revolution. Once upon a time, in the golden land of Egypt, there was a young pharaoh who decided to change everything. His name was Akhenaten. Pharaohs were rulers in ancient Egypt, and they were thought to be very important, almost like gods too. People believed they could talk to the gods. Now, Egypt was famous for its many gods. They had Ra, the sun god, Osiris, the god of the underworld, and many more. Every morning, as the sun rose, the Egyptians thanked Ra for bringing light and life. Temples and statues of these gods were everywhere. But Akhenaten thought differently. He was unique and wanted Egypt to have only one god. This god was Aten, represented by a shining sun disk, a completely new idea. Imagine saying goodbye to all the other gods and believing there's just one very special one. This was a big, brave change. Akhenaten even built a new city called Amarna. He wanted his people to live in the new city and follow his beliefs. The city had beautiful palaces, gardens, and temples dedicated to Aten. He made new rules for the temples so that Aten was worshipped as the supreme god and the traditional god statues were set aside. But not everyone was happy. Priests who looked after the old gods didn't like Akhenaten's new ideas. They were worried because they had helped people talk to many gods for hundreds of years. People in Egypt wondered if Akhenaten's idea was right. Could one sun disk really replace all the gods? Akhenaten's reign didn't last forever. After his time, the old gods made their way back into Egyptian culture. The priests returned to their old practices, and people once again worshipped gods like Ra and Osiris. Akhenaten's city, Amarna, was forgotten and left in ruins. Even though Akhenaten's idea didn't last, he always remained a fascinating person in history.
Why?
Because he was brave enough to try something nobody had done before. He challenged traditions and showed that it's okay to dream big. Next time you see a picture of ancient Egypt, think of Akhenaten, the pharaoh who defied the gods and dared to dream differently. His story reminds us that new ideas can change the world, even if they don't last forever.